What's going on, guys? Vegan Vibrations coming at y'all with a brand new video. And in this one, guys, as you can tell, we're in the kitchen. There's a fridge right there, there's cabinets right there, and we're going to be making some healthy banana vegan pancakes. Guys, these are so good. I make these all the time, and I always am switching up the recipe just because it's fun to switch it up and always include different fruits, different whatever. And so I'm going to show you right now how I'm going to make this batch of pancakes, but these are ultimately so good. They're super healthy, they're filling, they're full of a lot of different vitamins and minerals, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, let's bring it back. So guys, to get started, what we're going to be starting with, here's what we're starting with here. Guys, the Arrowhead Mills multigrain pancake and waffle mix. This right here, I'll read off. Let's see. I'll allow you guys to read this stuff. This does have a little bit of wheat and milk in it. If you're gonna chew me out for calling myself a vegan and still eating a little bit of wheat and milk, go for it. But ultimately, I don't have control over this package, and this is so much easier, and ultimately it's still extremely healthy. So with enough said with that, we got 2 bananas in here. If you have more bananas, sorry about that string, if you have more bananas, you can always use more. But yeah, we're starting with those. Then we're gonna come over here. What I like to do is throw in a little bit of Hershey's cocoa. You guys, I'll show that off. Let's see if it'll focus. Boom. Boom, not too many vitamins, a little bit of iron, less than a gram of protein. This is just for some flavor. Then right here, I don't have anything on it. This is just some protein. So regular whey protein powder. I like to always put some of this in here just to get some extra protein. Like I said, that pancake mix already has 5 grams. This is cornstarch. This just gives it a little bit more fluff. I've noticed these pancakes turn out better with just like a tablespoon of cornstarch added. Gonna use a little bit of vanilla imitation. And then guys, in this one, since I don't have too much fruit right now, I gotta run to the grocery store. We're just gonna be using some chocolate chips, organic 42% cacao chips. And yeah, that's about it. It's pretty simple. Oh, let's open the fridge. I'll show you what I'm using, because you can use that pancake mix with water. But what I like to use is this stuff in the back. Like you see, Good Karma. This is how we roll that flax milk. Guys, if you can find this stuff, this is the milk that I'll be drinking, and this is all I drink. I put it in my cereal. And see, this protein unsweetened, 8 grams of plant protein flax milk. Guys, fuck your soy milk, fuck all that shit. This is the way to go. If you can find flax milk, this is the way. I'll kind of zoom in here on the nutrition facts just for those who are curious. You got ingredients right there. Boom, I'm not gonna go through reading all of them. A little bit of calories. But yeah, you got 8 grams of protein in here. You got 10% vitamin A. Calcium coming in at a big 30%. Vitamin D. And we got some phosphorus. We got vitamin B12s coming in at 25%. If you're vegan and you can find this stuff, this is the best, because you know you're ultimately getting 25% of B12s, and I'm using quite a bit of this milk just in these pancakes. And then we got a little bit of iron as well, as you guys can see. But that's about it for the ingredients. I am going to be using. Sometimes I cut strawberries up and put them in there. I don't really, like I said, I don't have too much fruit right now. I usually put blueberries in with the chocolate chips, and that's like my go-to, is a blueberry banana chocolate chip pancake recipe. But yeah, that's about it for the ingredients, guys. Let's get into actually making these cakes. We got 2 bananas in here. I started mashing this one up, that's why it looks kind of gross. This one, not too bad. make sure you guys can see. Just using a fork right now to mash these up, and right now all I'm trying to do is get these real broken up. I don't want chunks of banana. If you're into chunks of banana, you could do something like that and really not like break them down too much. I want these to be, I want to eat pancakes. I don't want to eat like banana bread. But ultimately, you're the one making your own food, so you can make these however you want, and that's the beauty of it. I'm gonna continue mashing these up until we get like almost like a jam-like consistency, something that you would spread on toast. That's essentially what you want to go for. You're not gonna get all the lumps out, but I like to get as many lumps out as I can, just because it makes them a little bit smoother, and I don't know. Like I said, it's a good source of potassium. They're evenly spread through all the pancakes once you whisk it. But this is definitely the first step, just to mash these up. You don't want to put your pancake mix or your flour. If you can use, like, you can make your own custom flour with Quaker oats. I haven't done that, but we might have to experiment and try that on this channel. There's no reason we can't. So ultimately, it's just about having fun when you're making your food and trying new things. That's the best thing about being vegan, is you're the one in charge of your food, and that's just, to me, that's awesome. Being able, you know, it takes a little bit of time, but it's fun. It's fun to make the food. You have a good time doing it, and you're living life then too. You know what I mean? You get to do this if with your loved ones, whatever. Or if you're like myself, you get to do this for the tube. So that's what we're doing it for, and for ourselves, obviously. But all right, those look pretty good to me. Don't need the fork anymore. I'm gonna make a double batch of this, so we're gonna do 1.5 cups in this Pyrex. Dump 1.5 in here. Sheesh, these are so unbelievably good. Almost 1.5. Let's you guys can't really even see that too well. This is my first time making a kitchen cook video on here, so let me know how this turns out, and if you guys like it. I figured, why not? I mean, I'm making some breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. Still a little bit shy. There we go. 1.5 cups in the Pyrex. We're gonna dump that just right in this big bowl. All right, and so with this Arrowhead mix, it calls for 3/4 cups of milk or water as well. I'm gonna do my good Karma milk. You guys know what's up with it, the flax milk. This is what we're gonna do. Give it a nice little shake. Perfect. And we're just gonna throw 1.5 cups in the Pyrex right here. Boom! 1.5 cups in the Pyrex. We're gonna throw that in there. Oh, there we go. Now we got some liquid going. Alright, so at this point, you don't really even need the Pyrex anymore. You can throw the Pyrex out the window, or you can put it in the dishwasher like I'm gonna do. Now, the last thing that these pancakes call for is a tablespoon of canola oil. I don't use canola oil since I'm vegan. I like to use a coconut oil, which I didn't actually bring out. Let me grab that now. That was the one thing that I forgot. Not a big dealio though. We're just gonna use this coconut oil right here. Boom. And it calls for 1 teaspoon. I don't really measure with teaspoons when I'm putting this oil. I just kind of, oh, yeah, looks about good. There's about 2 teaspoons since we're making a double batch. Wipe off a little bit of the mess we're making. That's the other great thing about being a vegan. You get to make a mess while you're making your food, and that's the fun part. this away real quick so it doesn't go bad on us. Now, next part. This is optional. Whey protein or any protein mix really. You know your boy going ooh, for the gains. Alright, even though we vegan, we going for the gains, but I might actually just yep. Looks about good. And we don't even need this. Done with this protein. Oh, this stuff isn't even whey. This is Body Fortress. Recycle that. Okay. Next, a little bit of cocoa. I don't really measure, guys. Why would you measure? It doesn't really matter what you're measuring. It matters how they turn out and if you're gonna like them ultimately. And that looks about good. There we go. Perfect. A little bit of cocoa. What else do we have to put in these pancakes? I forgot cinnamon. I do like putting cinnamon in the cakes as well. Just your little bit, just your ground cinnamon. Gives them a really good flavor profile with the chocolate from the protein and the cocoa. Once I can smell the cinnamon is when I usually stop putting it on. Imitation vanilla. Not gonna measure as well. We're just gonna perfect. I'm gonna go to double boom. There it is. I don't know. People put imitation vanilla in different things. I'm gonna put it in my pancakes. I do it sometimes I forget to. Not the end of the world. And this is the only thing I'd take a spoon out for is the cornstarch. This is optional. I like it because it makes it a little bit, it makes them a little bit more fluffy, I've noticed, and they turn out really, really cakey, and I'm eating pancakes here, so I want them to be cakey. Finally, it is now time to whisk this all up before we add our final ingredient, which would either be fruit, but in this case we're just gonna do chocolate chips, and you just gotta whisk this all together. And now for the fun part, we got the organic cacao chips. You don't need these. I enjoy chocolate chip pancakes. I'm a kid at heart. Ultimately, when you're making these, you can substitute whatever you want in here. What's going on, guys? We are back, and now we got the griddle properly heated. It's time to get cooking some of these cakes. vegan pancakes.